Before the start of the 2016 seasons, the bookies in Vegas put out the odds of every team winning the Premier League title. Chelsea was given a 13-8 odds of repeating the title. Arsenal had a 7-2 odds. But way at the bottom of the list, where I very much doubt anyone paid attention to, was Leicester City, who had a 5,000-1 odds of winning the Premier League title. And then, they won it all. Leicester City's championship was one of the most unlikely wins in sports history, and it'll be a long time since we see anything like it. But what's crazier is that in the very same season, Leicester did something that was almost as unlikely as their league victory, and it occurred from August 29th to November 28th of 2015, when Jamie Vardy scored not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, okay, this is taking a bit too much time, but in 11 consecutive games, forming a new Premier League record for consecutive games scored in. It's a record that will stand for a long time, and the math goes to show it. Elite Premier League strikers will score in about half of the matches they play. For example, Erling Haaland, who had a world record season where he had essentially the same number of goals as games, scored in 25 out of 38. In that same season, Mohamed Salah scored in 16 out of 38. The chances of scoring in 11 straight matches, even as an elite Premier League striker, come out to a whopping 1 out of 2,048. Take 2,048 sequences of 11 matches played from a top Premier League striker, and there will likely be only one in which said player scores in 11 games in a row. And that player is Jamie Vardy. But while we like to talk about goal records and superb attacking football, what often goes unnoticed is superb defensive efforts. And there is no defensive record that is quite as impressive as Chelsea's 2004-05 season, when Jose Mourinho not only led Chelsea to a championship, but did it while conceding only 15 goals in the entire season. To put that into perspective, in Leicester's 2016 championship, they conceded 2.4 times as many goals. And after collecting goals allowed data from the past 5 seasons of Premier League football, this next stat is pretty impressive. Because taking our mean and standard deviations of 52.5 and 13.3 goals allowed, Chelsea sat at the 0.0024 percentile of teams. A percentile so low that it will take about another 2 decades before we see another team like them. But what makes this even crazier is that in that same season, Chelsea also broke the record for most away wins, most clean sheets, and most wins, making it one of the most historic seasons of all time. But I think I found an event that is so unlikely, so rare, that it may be the only time we'll ever see it in our lifetimes. An event that happened less than a year after Leicester won that historic championship.
Ibrahimovic. Mkhitaryan in the middle! That is special! This famous stadium has seen some wonderful goals down the years. That is right up there. Breathtaking.
The Scorpion Kick. A goal so rare that it's only happened 3 times in Premier League history. A goal that requires both utterly insane technical ability as well as insane luck. On December 26th against Sunderland, Henrik Mkhitaryan scored a goal that will live on in Premier League history. I mean, it would take years for another goal like that to be scored. I mean, what are the chances of a player pulling off such a fantastic, undeniably, excellent, magnificent...
We've got 5 breaking here. Sanchez. Behind Giroud! He's come up with it!
Oh, in a span of 1 week, Mkhitaryan and Giroud scored the first 2 Scorpion Kick goals in recorded Premier League history. A record that will never, ever be broken. Like, ever. To explain to you just how rare scoring 2 Scorpion Kicks in a week is, the probability of one of these goals happening in any given game is 0.025%. Mkhitaryan's Scorpion Kick goal occurred in matchday 19, whereas Giroud's happened on matchday 20. That means including these 2 games, there were about 15 games played between. The chances of 2 players scoring a Scorpion Kick within a span of 15 games? 1 in 152,877. Meaning that it will take another 152,877 samples of 15 game spans, equal to 2,293,155 games for another occurrence like this to be expected. An occurrence so rare, so insanely impossible that I doubt we'll ever see anything like it in our lifetimes. But like they say, in football and in life, anything's possible. And with each new season that we watch, new records and new insane statistics will be recorded. and I'm honestly really excited to watch. Thanks for watching.